Hello, I'm Rabbi Rabbs, America's first and favorite rabbi comedian. Happy Hanukkah, everybody! Happy Hanukkah! And welcome to my YouTube channel. Some of you may know, because I've spoken about it in great detail in past shows or whatever, that I've had some medical situations over the last year. So I wanted to give like some sort of update about my physical condition, because I know there's people there who were like, hey, what's up with Rabbi Rabbs' physical condition? We haven't heard anything about that for a while. Okay, so I thought I'd give you some update on that. So when I think about my physical condition, this is what I see, okay? I got fat, okay? I gained 100 pounds in 15 years. The last 15 years, I gained 100 pounds, okay? 100 pounds. I became fat. The first time in my life I've ever been like really fat. And I'm too much weight for my knee. And my knee couldn't take it. And I blew my knee out. I tore my meniscus. Okay? So I can't exercise because I got this torn knee. Right? So I can't exercise. So I just keep getting fatter. And I blew out my knee in April. Here we are at like, how many months? Like 8 months or something. And I haven't exercised in 8 months. I'm getting fatter. And so I'm just going to put more weight on my knee, right? So I got to find a way to exercise. Okay, so let's go swimming. Because my doctor said, oh, you should go swimming because it's low impact. It won't put pressure on your knee. You can do it, blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. How do I pay for it, right? Insurance is not going to pay for swimming lessons or whatever it is, private swimming or whatever. They're not going to pay for it. And I can't afford to pay out of my own money to like join the JCC, Jewish Community Center, or whatever, YMCA. I don't have the kind of money. So I can't afford a membership, and they're not going to give me a freebie when they don't even know me, right? And I don't even have a car to get me there. I don't even have a car. So what am I supposed to do? Is like walk into the JCC and go, okay, so here's what I want. I want free swimming here. Okay, I want a free membership. I know you don't even know me, but I want a free membership because I don't have any money. And I don't have any way to exercise. I don't have a car, so I need you to send a van to pick me up. Like, what am I, like the prince, like the king or something? Well, I'm not. They're not going to say, God, get out of here, right? So I'm not even going to ask them, because I think it's like I don't want to even experience the indignancy of asking these people for such a handout. They don't even know me, so no. So I don't have a car to get me there, and so like that's out. I said insurance won't pay for that, and then so we asked for we applied for a motorized scooter to the insurance company. Said, give me a motorized scooter because that can solve a lot of problems. I can get in the stupid scooter. I can drive down to the private swimming thing, and like I don't know how I'm gonna pay for the swimming thing, but at least I have a motorized scooter. I can get there, right? So. And plus, it has like a basket. I could go to the market and get my shopping. Because right now, when I go to the market, I have to take the taxi and pay. And I don't even have money for a taxi. Okay, so what else could I do? I could take a bus. But here's the problem. Fuck that, because my social anxiety is on the level of... When I'm on a bus, right? It's like paranoid, psychotic level of anxiety. I mean, I am total PTSD. I am totally PTSD. That's where I am. Post-traumatic stress disorder. I suffer from them terribly. So I can't even board a bus, okay? It's just like I cannot get on a bus. So what are my options? Yeah, I need a swimming. If I had a swimming pool in my backyard, everything would be saved. I just go swimming every day, no problem, right? But I can't. I'd have to go, but I don't have a swimming pool, so I have to go to some like private like JCC or YMCA, and I can't afford it, and they don't know me, so they're not going to give me any money, and I can't even get there because I can't take a bus, and they won't give me a motorized scooter, and I don't have a car, and what am I going to do? Ask them to pick me up in a van? So there's no exercise for me until after I recover from my knee surgery. So that's what's going on there. So I just keep getting fatter and fatter, right? And now just hold on. Because I'm getting fatter and fatter, guess what's getting worse? Right? Guess what's getting worse? Sleep apnea. My sleep apnea is getting worse as I get fatter. Okay, because I have terrible sleep apnea. You know what sleep apnea is? I did the sleep test, right? where they put you in this. Oh, it's really cool too. You go to. I thought it was gonna be like really like. Well, I thought it was gonna be like they send you like some hospital clinic and they put you on like a gurney, and then they wheel you into like. And then they're just like hook you up and film you or something while you sleep. I didn't know what was coming, but it was like totally different. They put you like in a hotel room. It's like so cool. They've got like this big bed, you know. They've got like this big, you know, Sealy Posturepedic bed. It's like the most comfortable bed. And then on front they got like this big flat screen TV. They got me hooked up with satellite or cable or something. I'm watching the end of the World Series. Remember, like the Game 7, like went like the 9th inning, 10th inning, whatever. I'm watching extra innings of the World Series. I'm laying in this bed, you know, and it was pretty cool, right? You know, I like okay. So I'm taking my sleep test, and the way it works is this. Oh, then they come in, and this technician comes, and they hook you up to all these little sensors on your brain. And on all of your head, they sense. I don't know what the hell they're doing. So they have sensors like everywhere, and they say, "Oh yeah, go knock yourself out, go to bed." You know, and you go look, you're like hooked up into this machine, and then there's somebody down the hallway, and he's watching you on the computer, like how your sensors are, and they can tell exactly the moment you fall asleep and when you wake up and blah 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 blah. They know everything. They can tell you the exact second that you fell asleep because like they trigger certain things in your brain. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so then they measure your apnea, right? And like apnea is like you wake up and fall back asleep, wake up, fall back asleep. And apnea is like you constantly wake up, fall asleep, wake up, fall asleep, and you don't even know that you woke up. You think you slept all night, but the truth is you woke up like 150 times or something. I don't know, and you go back to sleep. Okay, so then they have you give you a score. They give you a score, and they grade your sleep. And the guy explained it to me. No, they get the results to my ears, nose, and throat doctor. And anyways, he explained to me that if you have a score of 1 to 5, that's normal. If you get 30, you have apnea. Okay? There's like some gray area in between 5 and 30. But if you get 30, you have apnea. 1 to 5, normal. Get out of here. You have no problem. 5 to 30 is like gray area. 30, you have apnea. The ENT said that he's a board certified ENT and he's been doing this for years. He said the highest score he's ever seen was somebody got in the 60s. Okay, so he said, "You want to know what I got? You want to know what I got? I scored 87. I scored 87. I blew maybe like the world's record, all-time highest apnea. 87. Okay, 1 to 5 is normal. 30 is apnea. 60s is the highest ever. I come in at like 87, almost triple figures. I have terrible apnea. Okay, so I need what's called a CPAP. That's this thing that they put over your face, and then you breathe through this. I don't know how it works. And you have to sleep with this contraption on, okay? But here's the problem. When they woke me up in the middle of the sleep test, they want to like give you they want to now test you how you do with a CPAP. So they put the CPAP on. And the way it works is like they have these two things, they stick them in your nose, and they push all this air or something into your nose, and they say, just breathe, breathe through your nose. It's no problem. Just close your mouth, breathe through your nose, and you're going to have the best sleep you've ever had in your life. Well, you know what happened? They put that on me at like 1:30 in the morning, and I tossed and I turned and I tossed and I turned. I could not fall asleep. At 5:30, I just hit the bell and said, like, get me out of here. This is ridiculous. I can't fall asleep with this damn thing on my nose, right? I just cannot fall asleep. Because the problem is I can't breathe through my nose. I can't breathe through my nose. So when they force me to try to breathe through my nose, the air doesn't go up anywhere, and it doesn't work, right? Now, they make a mouth CPAP, which allows you to open up your mouth and breathe through your mouth, but the problem is it fits over your face and it doesn't accommodate people with beards. So since I have a beard, I can't have a mouth CPAP, right? Okay, so check this out. I can't get a mouth CPAP, right? Because they don't make ones for beards, so I have to have a nose CPAP and I can't breathe through my fucking nose, right? So here's what's going on. After I get the knee surgery, which I need to, right, which comes first, I got to get this knee surgery, right? Then I need to get another surgery like almost immediately afterwards because I need to get a nasal and sinus surgery, which is like a 4-part surgery. It's all done at one time to widen my air passages so that I can hopefully breathe through my nose. And then once I recover from that surgery, then I can go back for a sleep test and try the CPAP again on my nose and see if that works. Right? Okay, so it all makes sense, right? Get the surgery for my for my nasal and my nasal whatever. Open that up, let myself recover, go back, get a sleep test, do the CPAP. If that works, great. Then I start sleeping with a CPAP, right? Everything's gonna make sense, right? But fuck me, my HMO, my insurance denied the surgery. They denied the surgery. They said, no, we're not going to cover opening up the guy's nasal passage. I mean, can you believe this? They're not going to cover it. Okay, great. So now there's no surgery in my nasal passages coming because the HMO doesn't cover it. My insurance won't cover it, right? So meanwhile, sleep for me, joke. Sleep for me is a joke. I go to bed. I wake up a few hours later in a pool of sweat. This goes on every night, and it's happened for years, and I never understood why. I thought, maybe the temperature, it's something to do with the temperature. Maybe I'm wearing too much clothes. Maybe I have too many covers on. And I wake up every night in a pool of sweat. And I mean a pool of sweat. It goes right through the sheets and the pillows. And this happens every night when I sleep. I wake up in a pool of sweat, and it doesn't matter what time I go to bed. I wake up like a few hours later, I'm in a pool of sweat. Right? And it doesn't matter when the room temperature is. And I don't know why this was always happening to me. And my ENT, my ears, nose, and throat doctor explained that I'm struggling to breathe all night. I fall asleep, I'm struggling to breathe. And I wake up and I fall asleep and I can't breathe. And it becomes a huge exercise trying to breathe while I'm asleep. And what happens is because I'm exercising so hard, I break out in a sweat. You can't make this shit up, right? And I wake up and I can't fall back to sleep, right? So and I wake up in this sweat. So and every night it's the same thing. So my doctor, this ENT, he said this is actually deadly because it can affect my heart, and my heart can just like give out on the whole thing because it's not getting any sleep. It's just working too hard every night and it's not getting any sleep. But my HMO, right, knows more than everybody else, and it won't allow the surgery, right? Nice, huh? Fucking nice. The HMO is just going to let me die. So everything is intertwined. Everything is intertwined right now. I need my knee fixed as soon as possible, right? I've already been 8 months so that I can fucking exercise again, and then I can start to try to lose this weight, right? And like I said, the HMO has made me wait from April, right, when I got the knee injury, until fucking January. I'm going to get the surgery, God willing, So meanwhile, you know what I need as soon as possible, because none of this stuff is working for me, right? Because I can't get the knee surgery. I can't get the CPAP. I've got everything is... I need a lap band. You know what that is? That they make a surgery and they close your stomach up, and then you just start losing weight immediately. Just like you just fold up. That's what I need. Because I need to get rid of this fat. But you know what? The HMO, I applied for one of those. I requested one of those. The HMO won't approve me for that surgery until I've completed 6 months of a diet program. So I've been going to a dietitian every month, right? Monthly appointment. And I need to do 6 months of going to see this dietitian before they will approve me for a lap band, which I need like a year ago already, right? I need a nose operation to get air in there so I can use a CPAP on my nose, because unless they make one that can handle a beard. So those 3 operations, a lap band, knee operation, and nasal operation, I need them today. I need to do all 3 of those today. I need to have all 3 of them done already, because if I don't sleep, I'm going to die. If I don't sleep, I'm going to die, right? If I don't lose weight, I'm never going to be able to sleep, okay? That's just a fact, because it's causing my apnea. My apnea causes me to wake up in the middle of the night, and it's going to kill my heart, right? So that's where the buck stops. I got to lose the weight. I can't exercise because I can't use my knee, so I got to have the knee surgery as soon as possible. And that's where I'm holding. I need these 3 operations, and I need them today. And I'm not getting approved for 2 of them. I can't even get approved for. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. The good news is that I had 3 malignant skin cancer tumors removed. Thank you very much. The doctor told me last night, in fact, that the cancer in my arm is gone completely and it should not return, thank God. So one thing is good. I'm not going to die of cancer, but I might die of a heart attack. By the way, you want to see my, can I get the camera on this? Hang on, I can show you, wait. So this, can you see this? Can you see this? I don't know if you can see it, but this is a Band-Aid from one of the tumors where it was removed. I could take the Band-Aid off, but it kind of gross you out. You want me to take the Band-Aid off? It's like a big, it looks like a cigarette burn. It's like they burnt out some of the skin. All right, you know what? I'm going to pass on that. But there's another one up here. All right, so whatever. I have 3 tumors that were removed yesterday, and I'm recovering fine. I can take the Band-Aid off as soon as it looks pretty healed. Right now, it just looks like someone made a cigarette burn. It looks like someone took a cigarette and just burned it into my skin, you know. so that's what's going on. Okay, so that's done. So the skin cancer is gone. I'm done with that parsha. Right now, it's just this triangle between my knee, my weight, and my apnea. And my apnea is not getting fixed because we can't get a surgery for my nose, and can't get a surgery for my fat, and we can't work out because of my fucking knee. So this is my life right now. I'm just banging my head against the wall with this insurance company. You know, the thing is, they said, oh, you know, because last year I was uninsured, and then they got me on a Medi-Cal, right? So the only reason why I got approved for Medi-Cal was because of Obamacare, right? Because if they didn't, I was never going to get on a Medi-Cal, let's face it, because there's no money in it. California's bankrupt, so they needed the Obamacare money to finance my Medi-Cal. But here's the thing. They go, oh, you know, we're going to solve the problem of people who are uninsured with this Obamacare because no one's going to die because you're not insured. No, you're not going to die because you're uninsured. You're going to die while you're insured. You're going to die because the HMO that they put you on Obamacare with, the Medi-Cal, right, refuses to cover anything that you absolutely need, and you're just going to die. I'm going to die of a heart attack because no one wanted to fix my apnea, right, because they wouldn't give me this nose surgery that I need. They wouldn't take out the fat, which causes the apnea, right? They wouldn't do that, and they waited 8 months to do a knee surgery so I could exercise. And this is what you get with Obamacare. So you tell me, right? Yeah. Okay, I say you can die just as easily with insurance on Obamacare as you can without insurance at all. Okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, I've been insured this whole year. I've been going to a doctor's since May, and they haven't fixed any of this. Okay, my knee is still fucked, right? I still have a torn meniscus, right? I've got sleep apnea. They've done nothing for it, right? Right? I wake up every night in the middle of the night in a sweat. Okay? Nothing's happened in that direction. I'm still fat as fucking hell, right? Got nothing going on there. I can't exercise, right? I got nothing. This is the Obama plan. All right. Now, the bad news is that I have what's called autosclerosis. Can you say it? Autosclerosis. I have that, and I have it in both inner ears. There's like an inner ear here and one here. And both of them require surgeries. Oh my God, you won't believe it. I have to get 2 surgeries. They have to, you know what they do? You know what they do? My ENT told me this. They pull your ear off, your outer ear, they just pull it off, and they move it forward. And then they open up a hole, and then they drill in there, and they stick it in your inner ear, and they have to fix up my inner ear because I have autosclerosis, which I don't even know what that is. It's like some sort of arthritis or something. It's like in the arthritis, and there's like bone rubbing against each other, and because of that, I've got 3 things going on. No, I've got 2 things going on because of that. One is I've got ringing in the ears. I got tinnitus. Terrible. My tinnitus is terrible. I lay down. It's really quiet outside. Oh, it's never quiet for me. I've got all kinds of fucking noise going on. In my both ears ringing, ringing, ringing. I can be in the most quiet place. You can put me like in the desert in the middle of the night. There's like nothing. Everybody's asleep. There's nothing out there. There's no noise, no wind, no animals howling, nothing, right? It will not be quiet for me because I've got fucking ring, ring, ring going on in both ears ringing all the time. Most, you know when I notice it most when I lay down and go to bed because it's like, okay, so the ENT again said that's from my otosclerosis, which is my inner ear has like some, I don't know what I'm talking about. So the inner ear has like some sort of bone, something is rubbing against something. And remember I got into this because like a year and a half ago or something, I said that I feel like I have ears clogged, but they're not clogged because you look inside my ear, there's nothing clogged. But I feel like I'm not hearing things from the outside. I'm feeling them reverberate in my brain, but I'm not hearing them from the outside because like my inner ear is clogged or something. So my doctor said it's a eustachian tube and then you got to go see an ENT. So that's what I've been doing. I've been going to an ENT. So he said, okay, here's what's going to happen. I've got like the otosclerosis, which is creating the sensation that I've got clogged ears, and it's also causing the tinnitus of the ringing of the ears. Okay, so that's what's going on there. And we discovered that through a CAT scan of my inner ear. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get hearing aids for both ears. Yeah, look at me. I'm 50. By the way, I was approved for, I told you I was not approved for a motorized scooter, but I was approved for a walker. So now I can have a walker, a CPAP when I sleep, and hearing aids. I'm like, I could pass a 75 years old from like what I'm 75 years old at this point because I've got like all the makings of 2 hearing aids, a walker, and a fucking CPAP. Okay, so I have to get hearing. Now he said that the hearing aids could possibly fix 3 things: tinnitus. It'll stop the ringing in my ears. It will. Oh, I also have hearing loss in my left ear. It'll overcome for the hearing loss in my left ear, the tinnitus in both ears, and could fix the sensation of the ears plugged. And if it does, great, then we're done. I don't have to get any surgery. I just have 2 hearing aids on 24/7, which I'm okay with, I guess. You know, with why not? I got everything else going. So that's what's going on. Now, if it doesn't work, then I've got to get surgery on otosclerosis. And it turns out there's like only one doctor who can he trusts to do this in all of LA area, and it's this USC professor in the med school. So I have to work into his schedule because he's the only specialist who can do this, because they have to go into your inner ear and screw. There might be other ones that do it, but they won't do it for my shitty Obamacare health plan. All right, so that's what's going on there. All right, so that's what's happening there. So hopefully that will correct everything. Hopefully the hearing aid will correct everything, and if it doesn't, then I'm going to be forced to do surgery. I would much rather have the hearing aid fix everything. So I'm praying that the hearing aids do it. Because like I said, if the hearing aids don't fix, then it's surgery in both ears, which I fully expect to end up with surgery in both ears the way things are going in my life. But I also expect that it'll take my insurance company 2 years to approve it. So anyways, while we wait on my lousy HMO to get all of these surgeries approved for me, my heart may just give up because I'm getting sleep. My heart might just say, fuck it, I'm cutting out and I'm going to be dead. And you know what? That's fine by me, because I want my ticket out of here anyways, right, as soon as possible. So there you go. Right? I can't get any women to go out with me. I don't have any money, right? My whole body's falling apart. I would like to be dead. I hate being alive, right? And then, the waiting on this fucking HMO to approve all these fucking surgeries, and my heart just says, too late, and I die, and you know what? I'm okay with that. There you go. So happy Hanukkah, and thanks for watching.